She sees through flames, births shadows, raises the dead. But who is she really? And what is the true source of her terrifying power? Welcome to Somewhat Flawed, the place where fantasy gets real and myths are cracked open. Today, we're uncovering the truth about Melisandre's magic, her god Arhalor, and the terrifying art of shadow binding. Who is Melisandre? Melisandre of Asshai, the Red Woman, priestess of Rahlor. A mysterious and ancient figure, Melisandre isn't just a follower of a god. She's a force of magic rarely seen in Westeros. Before she was the feared and mysterious Red Woman, Melisandre was born into a life of suffering. Raised by a slave mother, her childhood was defined by hunger and hardship. She remembers nothing but emptiness, surviving each day on little more than a thin, tasteless bowl of stew. But from those shadows, she rose, reborn as a Red Priestess of Rahlor. With her faith came power, the ability to see visions in flame, to twist fate through blood and fire. Always at her throat gleams a glowing ruby necklace, pulsing with the very magic that sustains her. It not only amplifies her sorcery, it conceals her true ancient form. Clad in red, armed with prophecy, and unshaken in her faith, she believes she's a servant of the Lord of Light. But how much of is divine, and how much is dark magic? Melisandre might claim to serve the light, but her powers often walk the line between illumination and shadow. Rahlor, the Lord of Light. The religion of Rahlor isn't just another faith in Game of Thrones. It's one of the only belief systems that consistently produces real, verifiable magic. Fire readings, prophetic visions, healing and resurrection, and shadow binding. Rahlor is the god of fire, light, and life, locked in an eternal battle with the god of darkness and death, a figure known in myth as the Great Other. But what's chilling is that this isn't just metaphor. In the books, the flames do speak, the dead do rise, and Melisandre does command shadows. Shadow binding, magic of Asshai. Let's talk about the darkest power in Melisandre's arsenal, shadow binding. Shadow binding is the manipulation of shadows, but in this world, shadows are more than tricks of the light. They can kill. In Season 2 of Game of Thrones, we see Melisandre birth a shadow assassin from her body. That shadow kills Renly Baratheon, an act that shifts the balance of power in Westeros forever. But in the books, this scene is even more mysterious. Melisandre doesn't just conjure shadows. She's trained in Asshai, a city known for its pitch-black waters and its dangerous sorcery. According to George R.R. Martin's lore, shadowbinders are the most feared mages in the world. They wear veils, practice necromancy, and walk unlit streets no one else dares enter. So, how much of Melisandre's power comes from Rahlor, and how much comes from the black arts of Asshai? One of the most shocking revelations about Melisandre comes not from her magic, but from her true age. Though she appears youthful, seductive, and ageless, Melisandre is actually several centuries old. In Game of Thrones, we get a haunting glimpse of her reality when she removes her ruby necklace and is revealed as an ancient, withered woman. In the books, it's hinted even more strongly. She's lived for hundreds of years, sustained by the power of Arhalor and possibly the dark arts of shadow binding. This raises chilling questions. How long has she been walking among mortals? What has she seen in the shadows of history? Was she there during the events of Aegon the Conqueror and Dance of the Dragons? And what kind of toll does such unnatural longevity take on the soul? Magic or manipulation? Melisandre truly believes she's doing the will of her god, but that doesn't mean she's right. She misinterprets visions. She mistakes Stannis for Azor Ahai. She burns innocent people. Her power is real, but her interpretation of that power, flawed. Some might say, somewhat flawed. In the books, even Melisandre admits, the visions are never clear. The Lord of Light shows me truths, but never all truths. So is she a prophet, or just a powerful magician caught in a delusion. The price of magic. Magic in A Song of Ice and Fire always has a price. Melisandre drinks fire to see visions. She sacrifices lives to gain power. And her shadow magic? It requires a man's life force, his essence, to fuel it. This isn't healing magic. This isn't light. This is the kind of power that consumes its user and everything around her. Is that divine intervention? Or is it just the illusion of holiness wrapped in fire and blood? Melisandre is one of the most powerful characters in Game of Thrones and A Song of Ice and Fire. Her magic is real. Her faith is genuine. But her certainty, her trust in prophecy, her blind devotion, that's where the real danger lies. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe.